Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cara Mary and this is Cara Style, where I share with you my upcycling journey. And in today's video I am sharing with you 3 easy hand embroidery stitches to upcycle any clothes with just simply a needle and thread. And these are the materials. You're going to need a scissor, an embroidery needle, and embroidery thread. I'm going to show you the first stitch, which is a chain stitch. It's very simple. I took this bucket hat that I thrifted on Depop, and now I'm just going to write Cara Style. I'm using a pen. You can also, well, I'm using a pencil. You can also use a pen or don't use a marker, please, because markers bleed. Don't use Sharpie as well because it becomes too thick. You want something thin like this, like a pencil or pen, or even chalk that you can use too. Embroidery thread has 6 strands. I'm only going to use 3. So what I do is that the spiral, I spiral it around. So when I pull the thread to separate it, it's nice and easy. So the first thing that I do is I create my first stitch. I don't use a knot. I bring my needle inside of the loop. I bring the needle inside of the loop of the embroidery thread, and there, it's locked in. So I bring my needle up from the bottom, and then I bring it back down. But I bring it back down by inserting it inside of the middle of the stitch. So my stitch length is about the size of rice. That's normally how I think about it, like just regular plain white rice. That's the size of each stitch, and I go back in and out by inserting the needle right in the middle of the stitch. So you see right here, I bring it from the bottom, then I bring it back down right inside. So you see it right here, I'm bringing the needle up from the bottom in the middle of the stitch and bringing it back down. I'm going to bring it back up from the middle, going down, and each time I'm bringing the needle up to the front, I'm going through the middle of the stitch. And that's pretty much the chain stitch, and you continue this pattern all throughout your sewing. As you finish the writing, chain stitch is the best stitch from embroidery that you can use for any writing or outline. Let's say you have a drawing, the chain stitch just gives it a nice thick bold finish. And that's pretty much it. This is how it came out. I love it. Like red, yellow, orange, they're my favorite colors. And now I'm just rocking my brand, Cara Style. I hope you enjoy it. Now the next stitch is French knot. This one is really easy. You're going to need all 6 strands. If you do it the way I sew, where I fold the thread in half, then you'll need 3 as well. And pretty much all you do is that you take the thread and you wrap it around the needle 3 times, just like this. And then with the thumb of your other hand, you hold the thread and you bring it down. This secures the thread and it makes this little bob where it's called a knot, French knot. Maybe it's come from France. If you know the history of French knot, let me know in the comments, write it down. And that's pretty much it. That's the technique. I created these shapes. You can go the traditional color, but I went with my favorite colors, and that's all. Next up is the cross stitch. So this cross stitch is very simple, and it's a nice way to enhance a simple pair of jeans. And I'm taking the thread, and again, I do not use a knot at the end. I hook. So I take my needle and I insert it in the loop of the thread. Now pretty much I'm creating a cross. So the movement of my needle is from point A, B, C, D, like this, an X. And I continue this movement of an X going from one side to the other until reaching the ends of the jean pocket. So that little detail, it's gonna look just like this. You're creating an X, and what I like about this is that it also leaves, like if you're right here on the side, it leaves like that long line. I really like how it looks. You can do this on other types of clothing, wherever you want to give a nice detail to upcycle with an easy, simple stitch. And honestly, this is so simple and it makes such a big impact. Like the jeans look way better. The entire fit that I've made just embroidering with these 3 stitches is amazing. It's such an easy, great way to create custom clothing to give to a loved one or your friends during the holiday season. And if you like this tutorial, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, keep on shining, hit that notification button to be reminded when I upload a new tutorial. It is May-December, and this is the 3rd episode of a series of 5 episodes where I'm sharing last minute gifts that you can make under 3 hours. So stay tuned to tomorrow's tutorial where I'm sharing how to make a halter top out of tablecloth. Literally, squad, we're sparkling with joy because we just love shining one piece at a time, making fashion fun, celebrative, and positive. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. Keep on shining.